Hello guys, and welcome to the third tutorial in vbNETtutorialshow. This video is if statements tutorial, which is probably going to be the most interesting tutorial for a while now, because it's going to open up a new range of commands and lines of code, which is going to make your programming experience much more enjoyable. And every program requires if statements. Well, as I say, every program, almost every program you run will have a if statement somewhere, or something like logical. For example, if blah blah textbox1 is equal to something, every login form on website, well, not websites, on login forms on games, and it's coded in VB, or it will have an if statement asking if the password and username equals, look up the database, blah blah blah, then it will log you into the game. Okay, so we're just going to start by making a new project. I already made mine. I just called it if statements tutorial. You know how to make a new project from the first tutorial. Everything's all calm now. So here I'm just going to start by making a text box and a label. We haven't really dealt with text box and labels yet. So to find the label, it's just a black A with the word label next to it in your text box, and then we're just going to click onto the canvas, as you might want to call it, just the control form. And then we're going to go straight down and look for a text box. So we're just going to click and drag this bar down until you get to text box. We just want the A, B and the line thing here, and we're going to click it and just click that onto our control form as well. So here we have a label and a text box. It doesn't matter where you position it, but I'm just going to go and position mine up here and make the form smaller, because I have a thing about preserving space on my forms because of Facebook again, because I don't like waste of space. We're just gonna actually we're gonna open up the properties today. So we're gonna right click and click properties of the label, and I'm just gonna completely clear the text and the label so it says nothing. This is just simply because we don't want the label to be showing any text to start with, because we haven't really told what we want the text to be. And now we're just going to go ahead and just maybe drag them down. It doesn't matter where you position it, so don't worry if you're not getting it positioned in the exact coordinates as me, because that really does not matter. Sorry if I'm talking fast. I was just wanting to get this out and fired out straight away. So now we're going to start by double clicking the button and bring up the code section. I'm going to move the properties down a bit so I can see more. So I'm going to zoom in and start with the programming straight away. And we're going to start with the start of the if statement. Every if statement starts with if. That is kind of obvious now. And we're going to talk about our textbox1. Textbox1 is this fella here. One sec. This fella here is textbox1. We can change the name of it if we have to. I'm not going to go into that because you may get confused. So up here it says textbox1 on the right of the properties box is textbox1. So that is why we have to declare it as textbox1. So here we have if textbox1, and then we don't want, it's going to be like, if textbox1 is what? What do you want me to do? Then you can say text, because that will then ask, like, what is the text equal to? So then we're going to go for if textbox1.text, which is if the text of the textbox1 equals hello, then we're going to change the label of the text, the label text. So label 1 is this fella, this invisible fella right here. I'm going to highlight it maybe. There is label 1. As you deleted the actual name for it, it's here, and as you see on the top hand corner, it is called label 1. You can change that again, but we're going to leave it as label 1 for now. So also we're going to refer it to as the text as well, and we're going to go to let's just say goodbye. So if textbox1.text equals hello, then label 1.text equals goodbye. And all if statements have to end with an end if. All if statements. So if I put another if in there, it would have to have an end if at the bottom. But the good thing about Visual Basic 2011-12, all the new ones coming out, they automatically insert the end if you put an if statement in. I'm not sure if it will do it here. Right. No, it just usually does. So now we're just going to start by running this application and showing you what we've created. It should be this small GUI. As you can see, yes, this small GUI here, and when we click the button, nothing happens because the program does not know what to do when the program is blank. So it's not going to do nothing. But remember, in our lines of code, we said if textbox1 equals to hello, then the label will appear as goodbye. So we're going to go ahead and execute the command, and it comes up goodbye. So we can add something like more basic to this. we could add this, for example, saying if textbox1.text equals then MsgBox. These speech bubbles means that if it equals to blank, that means if nothing is entered. Then we're just going to enter a command. We're just going to enter a command. I have to say MsgBox can't say enter a command, and we're going to have else. We're going to add the else statement, which is a much more getting advanced now, and also we need to add an end if again. So here we have our thing. We're going to go through this step by step, guys, so you understand. Right, if textbox1.text equals blank, then MsgBox enter a command. Basically, if there's no text in the text box, it will come up with a message box, enter the command. This else statement here, it is telling them that if the program is not, the text box one is not empty, then it's going to go and see if the text box one has hello in it. And if text box 1 has hello in it, then label 1 is going to come up with goodbye. Let's go ahead and run this and make sure it works perfectly. So we're going to go ahead, press button 1, enter a command. As you can see, enter a command comes up because I have not entered anything. If I type 1, 2, 3, nothing happens because we have not accounted for the thing 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that is basically it, guys. Thank you for watching this tutorial. As you can see, if I type hello still, it's going to come up with goodbye. Thank you for watching. That's been a basic if statements. The lines of code will be in the description, and please subscribe, like this video, and I'm going to carry on bringing out these new videos every day for as long as I can. Maybe not every day. It's going to start going downhill slowly, but I will try and keep motivated to help you guys out. So thank you for watching. This has been vbNETtutorialshow, and this has been your third tutorial.